Hey guys, Howlin' Sarge. I'm sorry, but as you've noticed, I'm on kind of a rant today. I've been checking things out, watching things, and to be totally honest with you, it just absolutely pisses me off. It really does. I get on here and I call out YouTubers who are nothing more than fear-mongering profiteers. And some people will say, well, Sarge, these guys have spent years building their channels. They've spent years getting endorsements. They spent years building what they have. And you're exactly right. You are right. They have spent years doing all these things. But they're afraid to speak out. They're afraid to be honest. They're sellouts. They're YouTube whores is what they are. You know, they talk about, we spent years building our channels. We put a lot of work into this. Yeah, you sit in your basement with your green screen, drinking whiskey, smoking a cigar, thanking the tithers to your YouTube church, your super chatters. And you'll turn right around and tell them, you know, you may not have much money, but you need to be prepping this, you need to be prepping that. But come over at Patreon and pay me for bullshit. Spend your money on my bullshit, or you'll be a fail. Yeah, you spent years building your channels. And then you want to tell police officers they should give up their careers because they're doing what they're instructed to do. They're following their orders. Agree or disagree. They're doing their jobs. Now, again, you can sit in your basement with your green screen, your cigar, and your whiskey, talking stupid, mad shit. And you spent years sitting in the comfort, sitting in your chair in front of your computer screen, while these police officers have spent decades on the streets putting their lives on the line, not knowing whether or not they'll go home to their families. How many YouTubers, how many of you, big YouTubers, you profiteering pieces of shit, have lost your life doing YouTube? And then you look at the police officers. How many of them have been killed in the line of duty? How many of them recently have been assassinated sitting in their car? A beautiful black mother of 4 assassinated in her car. How many of you have suffered that? How many of you have had your big-time YouTube buddies killed sitting in front of their green screen spewing bullshit? Yeah, I'm pissed. I'm pissed. You hypocritical bastards. You want to pretend to call people out, and then you want to hide. I got no time for that. No time. Now, there's some YouTube channels that I subscribe to, and I'll just be honest with you. I'm going to unsubscribe because they've asked me to come to Patreon. I'm just going to unsubscribe. I see what their motivations are. You know, if you're worried about losing your YouTube money, go out and get a freaking job like the rest of us. See, I can talk crazy. I can say stupid things. I can make people mad. You know why? Because I'm not a YouTube whore. You've never seen me advertise for any endorsements. I don't push products. I don't ask you to buy stuff. I'm not here to make money. I'm here trying to make a difference. I'm here giving my opinion. And in my opinion, you fake-ass bastards who want to whine and cry because you've sit in the comfort of your basement with your green screen making YouTube videos for 10 years feel like that you're being insulted or infringed upon when you're called out. But you have no problem trying to call out the real warriors in our communities. You think that makes you look good. Makes you look like a prick. It does. Again, guys, I'm sorry, but this shit's just got under my skin so bad, I just had to get it off my chest. You want to call out people who've been putting their lives on the line for decades, who have seen their friends murdered in the streets. And you and your other big YouTube channel buddies get together once or twice a year at some YouTube super conference and talk about how great you are, how you called this out, how you called that out. Police officers, do your job. Be careful. Stay safe. You don't have the luxury. You do not live in a green screen world. You live in reality. And the reality is there's a war on law enforcement, military, and white America. And when I say law enforcement, I'm talking about black, white, Hispanic, Asian, whoever wears that uniform. There's a war on you. So take care. Ignore these fake ass green screen monkeys. Go home safe to your families. Do what's right for you and your families. And as always, that's just my opinion. You can take it with a grain of salt. This is Alan Sarge. I'm over it.